all of you guys. So today's video was sort of not really heavily requested, but in real life, actual like human talking to human. I have gotten a lot of questions about this, so I decided might as well make a video because if I could help at least one person, that's already a lot for me, and I'm really thankful, as well as I want to say I'm thankful for you guys watching my videos, subscribing, anything really. I really enjoy making this video, so I thank you guys. So we're just going to get started on the topic of the video. A lot of people have been asking me lately, how did you lose so much weight? I don't know, to be honest with you, how I feel about this whole situation. I mean, it feels good to lose a lot of weight. It feels good to work hard and get what you wanted out of it. But with that, like everything, comes a lot of negative things and a lot of positive things. Positive things for me have been just feeling better about myself, not having to buy new clothes because my old clothes still fit me. I'm just feeling comfortable, not feeling like I have no energy, not feeling like I'm just this big person. And I mean, I didn't even want to make this video, to be honest with you, because I don't want people to feel like, because I've heard people say in the past, like, oh, if you thought you were big, like, oh my God, imagine how I am. And I'm like, no, like, it's not that. I mean, you can be like 500 pounds and look just beautiful, 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 and then I could be like 180 pounds and all of a sudden get to 500 pounds, and I'm not going to feel comfortable with myself. I'm going to feel like that's not me, and that's exactly how I feel. Like, a lot of people have told me, like, especially for my job, my coworkers, when I met you, you weren't even big to begin with. Well, when I started at my job, I was weighing 137 pounds, and I actually got up to 149 pounds this past, October. I was pretty heavy. So I'm just going to give you like sort of a background. All throughout high school, I always weighed under 127 pounds. After high school, I think the heaviest I weighed was 130. I was still working at Panda Express. I ate that all the time, but I never really gained too much weight from it. But there came a time where I just wanted to lose weight. So I wasn't working out. I was stressed a lot. I think that's when I first discovered that I had anxiety. I was having a lot of like anxiety, panic attacks, a lot of things like that. I know stress and all that stuff can make you lose a lot of weight. I think that's how I did it. Plus, I wasn't eating as much, but I never worked out. So I ended up weighing about 119 pounds probably when I was 19 probably. But that time around, I got a lot of negative comments. I got a lot of people telling me, you're too skinny, you need to eat more, you need to, stop with doing what you're doing. And I mean, I felt happy with myself because I felt like I was normal again, like I was smaller, how I remember myself being. But I think it goes hand in hand with the anxiety and the panic and all that stuff. Like, I was just freaking out, like, oh my God, people are telling you too skinny, you look sick, like, what's wrong with me? So I decided to eat. And I think that in itself is bad because if you're eating just to please other people or eating just to gain weight purposely, like binge eating, is not good. Well, I ended up gaining my weight back and more. That's when I started weighing like around 137, and I started my new job. At my new job, just sitting there, checking people in, receptionist, blah, 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 blah. And after a couple months, I switched to the back office, which was better because I walked a lot, and I still do. I've been there for about a year. In October of 2012 is when I decided, I'm not happy with myself. I'm weighing 149 pounds at the size of like 5'2". My boyfriend had decided also that he wasn't happy with himself, so I think together we knew that we wanted to achieve something and we were going to get it. And we did. I had received this flyer from my city that promoted this Fit Body Boot Camp here where I live, so we decided to try it out. I remember that first day after work, I was just kind of like, why am I doing this? Like, this is not going to be good. It's going to end bad. Like, I'm just going to feel like, embarrassed and all this stuff. But we tried it out, and I absolutely loved it. We ended up signing up for the membership. You can go as many days as you want, as many times in the day as you want, whatever time you want. Like, it's just great. So me and him have always been going to that now. We started off going every other day. He wanted to go every day, but I didn't think that I was ready for that. So every other day, then every other day turned into maybe 3 times a week, and then turned into Monday through Thursday, just having Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off. And it even turned into him sometimes going twice a day, once before work and once after work with me. I never did the double day thing, but right away I had started to control my diet, to eat better. With being 21, you get broke and fat, and it's just incredible, but it's true. So I decided to cut out a lot of fattening foods. When I'm drinking beer, when I'm drinking alcohol, try to say no to the wings and all that stuff. I mean, I still do eat that in moderation, but from the most part, from Monday through Friday, I am eating healthy salads, fish, chicken, all that. So I know a lot of people wanted to know my routine. So when I tell them what I'm doing now, they tell me, well, what were you doing before? So I'll start off with what I was doing before. 1 second, my phone. Okay, so where was I? So when I first, before I even started all this, I was eating terrible. I was eating large amounts of food. I was drinking a lot of alcohol. I was eating them very late at night. As you know, King Taco is probably the only thing open at night, so they don't have salads, which they should. But regardless, so that was one thing. So I changed that, and then after that, I decided to not eat as much fried food, which was hard for me because I was always like a chicken strip and all that stuff lover. So I stopped that. I stopped the soda. I just drink water, honestly. I stopped eating at work so much because at work we have a cafeteria and it was just bad. I was just eating a lot. So I stopped that, it was good for me because at the time that we started our boot camp, I started eating better, so I seen the changes a lot faster. My boyfriend did as well. He, of course, did start eating better, but for me, I think at the beginning, it was easier for me to lose the weight, and then for him, it took a little while, but once he did it, like, now he's doing so great. Like, it's just falling off of him, which is amazing, and I don't know. It's just, it was tough, but it was pretty easy. That was in October, so it's been like, we're in May, maybe like 7 or 8 months now. So, I mean, we're doing really good. So our routine pretty much now, well, his is probably different. I wish he was here so he can say as well, because I know guys and girls all have this topic. So I started off weighing 149 pounds in October. Right now I'm weighing maybe around 118, 117. Not taking any medications that help you in losing weight. What I do, my daily routine, usually when I wake up in the morning, I'll eat some oatmeal. Cinnamon helps to burn fat, so I'll sprinkle some cinnamon on that. And then for lunchtime, I'll drink a protein shake. We get them from the Vitamin Shop. It's just a whey protein, 1 cup of that, and I'll drink that. And I'll usually have like a protein bar, a Zone bar, a Luna bar, any bar that has a lot of protein, a lot of fiber, and try to stay low on the calories. You can still eat like a chicken salad or something. Once in a while, I'll have like cottage cheese with fruit. I'm obsessed with that right now. Just good, healthy food, like good, healthy snacks. They say it's good to snack around every 3 hours. At my job, I can't eat while I'm working, but as long as you have that consistency with fruits, vegetables, meats, and good proteins, not too much red meat, not all that, it's going to work. I still do drink. At first, I didn't even cut back at all. I just cut back on the food that comes along with the alcohol. Buffalo Wild Wings is a good place to do that at because we spent a lot of time there. And they have like celery and carrot sticks. So at least when you're drinking, if you need something to snack on, at least they have that. Not very many restaurants have like, oh, would you like some celery sticks? Like, no, they're going to be like, do you want some mozzarella sticks? Do you want some french fries? And we still do, but not as heavily as before. Any little change really helps. And from back then, if you're just eating crap all day and you're not even standing up or walking, of course, it's just all going to sit on you. So those little changes like that totally helped out. I also take a fiber pill that I got from the Vitamin Shop. You're supposed to take one 30 minutes before you eat because it helps your body to realize when you're full and not just eating because you think you're hungry. And then my mom recently, like I would say last month, started buying this this weight control pill. Like you kind of take it in the morning once a day, and it kind of helps you to like burn off the fat. So I didn't want to mention that before because it didn't help me lose the weight. It's helping me to maintain it because I had already lost all that weight before. Some negative things now that I'm getting are a lot of people telling me like, you're too skinny, like stop, what are you doing, why are you so skinny? And to me, I mean, it feels good to know that people are actually seeing the changes in me. I don't know if you've ever seen that quote, it takes 4 weeks for you to know that you're changing, it takes 8 weeks for your friends to know you're changing, and 12 weeks for the rest of the world. For me, that was pretty much on the dot. But now I don't know, it's just a weird, crazy, craziness. So I think that's what it's all about. But I would say definitely don't listen to other people's opinions. Like, do what you want to do how you feel, and what you're comfortable with. So if you guys have any questions on anything I talked about, feel free to leave a comment below. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.